Ah, don't we all love squishy and sticky things? Skylar, well done to you. Hopefully you take over the market. Really inspiring stuff on this Wednesday morning. Now, over the years, criminals have come up with very many creative ways to rob people of their hard-earned cash. And one of the many ways in which they do this is through phishing, a scam which uses an email or website to trick you into revealing personal information. And this morning we're joined by Kiliani Pillay, CEO of SABRIC, the South African Banking Risk Information Center, to tell us a bit more about this. Thank you so much for joining us and good morning to you.
Good morning, Kat.
So let's talk about phishing. And I mean, clearly the scam is out there on the prowl and they're trying to get all of this sensitive information from us so that they can break into our accounts. But what exactly is phishing? How is it defined from a SABRIC point of view?
Well, phishing is a method that criminals actually use to obtain personal information like your identity number, your bank card numbers, your password, your username, PIN numbers. And they do this by sending out emails that make it look like it's coming from a trusted source, like your bank or a legitimate company. And what happens is that these particular emails usually have a link in it. And the user or the receiver of the mail is generally asked to click on that link so that they could continue with whatever needs to be done.
Yes.
And what that does is that link takes you onto a spoofed website. That spoofed website is designed in such a way that it makes it look like it's from the legitimate company, but of course it's under the complete control of the criminals. And the user is asked to put all this information in, and of course it goes through to the criminal.
Yeah. So other than that link that you specified, because usually it says, click on this link in order to do this, are there other signs on that particular email that you could look out for? Perhaps certain icons, the way in which they're placed, maybe things like that?
Well, actually, the most important thing, first off, is that if you get an email that's unsolicited, an email that you weren't expecting, just a random email coming through to you, from somebody asking you to click on something in order to provide further information or in order to verify, that's your sign already. Don't worry about, previously mails used to be written so badly with, bad English or
and
incorrect
numbers that
spelling.
have like 20 digits in them.
They've moved way beyond that now.
Yeah.
So, you get an email that looks so legitimate, but the sign is if you are asked to click on something, if you're asked to verify, then you should start being a little bit concerned.
Sometimes your curiosity does get the better of you and you happen to open that email. Just straight from your inbox, opening that email. Are you in any danger if you just do that? So before you even get to clicking on the link, just opening the email.
Yes. The reason for that is that if there's malware sitting behind, because some of those links will actually have malware sitting behind it. And the minute you click on that, it actually loads the malware onto your device. And that's why we say to people, you've got to have antivirus, you've got to have anti-spyware. So that's very, very important. Wow. If you have all of that, and if you clicked on it, then of course you'd be safe. But the whole idea is if you get an unsolicited email, don't click on anything, close it, delete it. If the contents are such that you're concerned it might be from your bank, close the email, make a call to your bank, to the person that you know or in that company, somebody you know, and ask whether they sent you an email. But don't respond. Delete, delete, delete.
Sounds like the golden rule to a great deal, many life aspects. Delete, delete, delete. But thank you so much, Kiliani, for joining us and sharing your expertise with us. And hopefully it helps us all wise up and watch out. So you heard it. Don't even click on that email. Delete it immediately. Rather call your bank to ensure that that communication you received is from them. And especially if it's asking you to click on a link in order to enter or verify your details somewhere else on a website you don't know, don't even touch it. So that's how you can hashtag wise up and watch out.
Wise up, watch out.